So we figured out in data set one that we can look at the digestive system of animals to figure out what they would have eaten. However, this is not always going to be helpful for scientists because if we find like a fossil of an animal, their digestive system does not get fossilized. So how do we figure out what they ate? That's with dentition. So dentition, that's your teeth. And we can tell from mammals that they have highly, highly specified teeth for what they eat. So down below here, I have pictures of 4 skulls. You should all know what this one is. But these are all from animals that were on the list on data set 1. So all of those animals are there, so you can try to figure out what they are. And we can look at their teeth to figure out what kind of things that they eat. So, in looking at teeth, we will kind of talk about human teeth, but we have several types of teeth. So, in the front, your flat, sharp, kind of chompy teeth, those are incisors. Those are for like biting and kind of like cutting almost. Those are your kind of cutting teeth. In the back, those big, fat, flat teeth that you have are called molars. Those are for kind of mushing and grinding. And then we, as omnivores, we have your little pointy, like your vampire teeth. Those are your incisors, and those are for tearing. So, looking at these different animals, we can look at all of these teeth. So, we have our incisors, we got our pointy canines, and then in the back we have our molars. Some scientists make kind of like a formula of doing this. So the dental formula is per side. So like if you cut somebody down the middle and only look at the teeth on one side of their mouth, this one has 2 incisors. So 2 incisors, 1 pointy canine, 2 premolars, and 3 molars. Down below, this lab will ask you to come up with a dental formula by looking at pictures of skulls. I'm telling you right now, that's what I'm making this video. Don't stress about it. Every group is probably going to get a different answer for this. It's totally okay. You will not have to do this on any assessments. I just want you to be aware that we can look at teeth to figure out what these animals eat as well. So, for example, here is a skull from a hedgehog. So, you should have deduced from the digestive tract that hedgehogs are actually carnivores. They eat only insects. So, they have 1 incisor in the front. They actually have 2 canines right here. And then they have some premolars and then their molars in the back. Okay. And looking at some of these species as well, some of them are going to be lacking those canine teeth. So, for example, this organism here, if we see this big gap, they don't have any canine teeth. So, this animal doesn't need to cut or tear or anything like that. And we can also look at carnivores like my doggo, and his teeth have the big canines for cutting and tearing, but like if I have a piece of cheese, like he can't actually like bite it off because his incisors in the front aren't very big and developed for like how we have, where I can bite it off, because that's what a lot of herbivores have to like cut and slice grass, and he can't really do that. But his teeth, but he's got some big old canine teeth in there, and he can like crush bones, tear meat, eat cheese, all of those cool things that carnivores can do. So, hope this helps a little bit with our data set 2. And then data set 3, your next and last one, you're going to be doing a little bit of math.